Someone broke into an NSA field office last night. It was no ordinary intruder. He had passcodes, key cards, full knowledge of NSA security procedures. That's all the markings of an inside job.
What did your insider steal?
A virus.
A virus?
I'm not going after a virus. I draw the line at anything that could cause a burning sensation in my...
It's a computer virus, Johnny.
A computer virus like nothing we've ever seen before.
The ubiquitous shotgun virus.
I hate computers.
You don't hate computers, you're just intimidated by them.
No, I hate computers.
They're fast, they're efficient.
They're cold, they're calculated.
They're up to date, everything you know.
They're totally predictable, just like you.
I'm not predictable.
Johnny!
Okay, please, kids, let's settle down, all right?
It's an especially nasty virus. The U.S. feed can lock any computer into a spiral of permanent algorithmic self-destruction.
Computer killer is what it is.
You know, when I was a kid, they didn't even have computers. I had to learn math the old-fashioned way, by cheating.
Why would the NSA create a computer virus? I mean, aren't they supposed to protect us against computer viruses?
They invented the USB so they could figure out a way to stop it.
Hold on a second, you're telling me they invented the disease just so they could find a cure?
It's mind-boggling.
What I'm telling you, there is no cure. And right now, that virus is out there stolen. With the press of a button, it could send us right back to the Stone Age.
Hey, don't knock the Stone Age. The Stone Age is way underrated.
Imagine everything that we take for granted in modern life. Anything that runs on computers, permanently shut down.
You got your Raquel Welch in a fur bikini. You got your wholesome meat-eating lifestyle. You know, you meet a girl you like, you mingle, you schmooze, and then you whack her over the head with a club and drag her home by her hair. It was a much simpler, more innocent time. No computers, no problems. What?
3 words, Johnny. No online porn.
These bastards have got to be stopped.
We only have 2 clues to go on. We captured a surveillance photo of the intruder's right hand. He has an identifying tattoo. It's a trident of some sort.
What kind of sick, twisted individual would destroy the online porn industry?
And clue number 2?
The intruder fled the scene in a red minivan. He disappeared somewhere off into Rockwell Terrace.
What's Rockwell Terrace?
The suburbs, Rita.
Our biggest problem is that we have 5 residents who have the same type of minivan that was just used in the heist.
We need you to break into all 5 houses and figure out who stole that virus.
Based on your psych profiles, we've determined that the most effective cover will be for you to pose as a married couple.
Married?
Well, hold
the
on
last
a
time we
second.
posed as a happily married couple, they threw us in a Mexican jail and almost had us
Our last
killed.
honeymoon was a bust.
See? You already sound married.
Johnny, you'll be posing as a successful advertising executive, and Rita, you'll be playing the part of his faithful and demure wife.
Demure?
Have you actually met Rita?
The cover must be absolutely convincing. If whoever stole that disc realizes they've been made, they might hide the virus.
Or worse, use it.
I can't believe this. You cannot force us to be married again.
We can, we will. Our national security may depend on it.
So let me get this straight. You're sending us on a mission to save the world, and our success depends on how well we play house together?
In a nutshell, yes.
God save us all.
You know what I don't get?
Simple math?
It's funny. No. How a thief could go so wussy that he has to resort to stealing little plastic discs for a living. It's not dangerous. It's not criminal. It's barely even dysfunctional.
Does the word cyber terrorist mean anything to you?
Does the word coward mean anything to you? Look around, Rita. We're in the suburbs. Home of the easy mark. Land of the pushover. If whoever stole that disc is hiding here, I will personally kick his ass, okay? Because I can do that. I can kick the ass of any thief living in Rockwell Terrace.
Yes, well, if this particular cyber wussy decides to use that disc, say, on an air traffic mainframe or a nuclear power grid, you can kiss your suburbs goodnight.
Hey, wipe your feet before you go in the house. You got grass.
State your name and occupation for the record.
How can you possibly believe I stole the virus? I invented it.
Standard procedure, Dr. Hagler.
They give your participation here as an example to your team.
Name and occupation, please.
Dr. Conrad Hagler, Director, InfoSec Division, USV Project.
Carla Patterson, InfoSec Division, USV Project.
Selma Pauley, Security Detail, USV Project.
Harvey Reese, Lead Programmer, USV Project.
Have you ever taken anything from your employer?
Nope.
No.
Absolutely not.
Did you steal the ubiquitous shotgun virus?
No.
No way.
Go to hell.
Do you know who did?
No.
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 You realize there are 8 unlocked windows on this side of the street alone? I love this place. I'm never leaving. Is it hot in here?
Okay, these houses belong to each of the 5 minivan owners. I think we should set up round-the-clock surveillance. And when our marks leave the respective premises, we move in and look for the disc.
Are you nuts, Rita? What if the other neighbors see us?
Hey, what if they do? Can you think of anything more suburban than spying on your neighbors?
Oh, what if they never leave their house? Do you ever think of that, huh?
Of course they leave. Do you think they stay in the houses forever?
They might. They could. And what if they do? We'll be stuck in this bedroom for days on end with nothing to do. Well, not nothing. Look, this is never going to work, okay? We're thieves, not peeping Toms. We lie, we cheat, we steal. One thing we do not do is peep on our neighbors. It's not the American way. Hell, it's not even the French way. Is it hot?
We need the houses empty before we can break in. Do you have a better idea?
Of course I have a better idea. I always have a better idea.
Miss Patterson, I'm going to give you a list of words. I want you to clear your mind and let them wash over you, sort of a relaxation exercise. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, then. Dog, cat, water, Agent Pauly, sky, air, Agent Reese, swimming, Dr. Haglar, has anyone threatened you, Miss Patterson?
No.
Do you think Dr. Haglar might have been the one who stole the disc?
No.
Would you like us to protect you?
Yes.
We are not going to throw a party.
Rita, I told you, it's not just a party. It's a new to the neighborhood, damn glad to meet you, all out hullabaloo.
You know, you're really gone bonkers this time. Mad as a hatter crazy.
Well, you stay home and play hostess with the mostess. I'll go out and hit each of the houses.
Why do you automatically assume that I'll be the host? Think she'll have me cook your dinner and do your laundry?
Fine, you hit the houses and I'll host.
Well, you don't think I can be a congenial host?
Well, you're not exactly a
I'll have you
people
know that I
person.
can be an excellent host.
All right, fine, we'll run a tag team, okay? First house you host, I'll heist. Second house, I'll host, you heist. And so on from there.
How can you be so sure that everyone will show up?
Rita, obviously, you have never been to one of my parties.
Hey, ho there, neighbor. If you're drinking, you're not driving. Not while Mr. Bradley's around. Keys, please.
I live here. I'm Rita.
Oh. Brad Jenkins here. This here's my wife, Tiffany.
Hi.
We're the Jenkins, your next door neighbors.
Such pretty hair. Doesn't she have pretty hair, Mr. Bradley?
Yeah. Tell you what, in case you want to stop by Casa de Jenkins later on for a little nightcap.
Would you excuse me, please? What are you still doing here?
Hey, have you met Brad and Tiffany? Aren't they a little bit of terrific?
No, they are not terrific. Why didn't you tell me you'd be back?
Back, I haven't even left yet.
What are you waiting for? All 5 minivan owners are here. We have to hit those houses while we still can.
Here, try one of these.
Pigs in a blanket? Deviled eggs?
Yeah.
Beef on crackers? What decade do you think this is?
Rita, relax. These are very simple people. Simple people with simple tastes. Visitors!
Well, aren't you two just adorable? Aren't they adorable, George? I'm Barb Leeser, and this is my husband, George. Say hello, George.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Johnny Rayfield, and this is my wife, Rita. Lovely Rita.
Well, hi. Listen, I brought a few things to nosh on, nothing special. Chicken sauté with plum sauce, salmon skin hand rolls, and a little something from south of the border, empanadas. Olay. I'll just put them over here.
Simple people with simple tastes, huh?
Pigs in a blanket. How retro chic.
Well, we first first laid eyes on each other at a string quartet recital?
We met at a singles resort. I remember the day we got engaged like it was yesterday. It was at this cute little French bistro.
It was at a Moroccan restaurant. The clever bugger hid the ring in the creme brulee.
I actually had the waiter put it in her champagne. I stood up in my chair and I shouted.
He got down on one knee and whispered,
Rita, will you marry me?
Rita, will you marry me? That was 4 short years ago.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's only been 6 years.
But your wife said it's only been 4 years.
Well, of course, you know, in her condition, it's a wonder she can even remember her own name. Kielbasa?
What condition?
Well, Rita would actually kill me if she knew I was spilling the beans, but actually she's been eating for 2 lately.
No.
Get out!
Yeah?
You're gonna get daddy! Congratulations.
Yeah. She's got a bun in the oven, an old pea in the pot, an almond in her croissant.
Rita is pregnant?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Congratulations,
Thank you,
John.
Barb.
Oh, for she's a jolly good mommy. For she's a jolly good mommy. For she's a jolly good mommy.
Can you excuse us for a minute? Johnny,
Yes, Mommy?
did you by any chance tell people I'm pregnant?
Why would you say that? Here, give me that.
Are you nuts?
Rita, I don't think this level of stress is really good for a woman in your condition.
My condition is that you're driving me crazy. First you convince me to throw this party, then you force me to be nice to our weirdo neighbors, and now this. I mean, what's next?
Well, why do you have to get so upset?
I'm pregnant.
Well, look on the bright side. I mean, we've searched all 5 houses and we come up empty-handed.
How on earth is that the bright side, Johnny?
Well, until Shu gives us our new marching orders, we can just stay here and party. Although you can't drink.
You know what your problem is?
You're pregnant, we didn't have sex?
You idealize everything. You're living out a candy-coated version of what you think the suburbs should be like. You might be enjoying yourself now, but sooner or later you'll lose interest and move on like you always do.
Well, is that what you're afraid of? That I'll lose interest in you and move on?
Johnny, you will never lose interest in me. And you know why?
No, why?
Because the only thing you want is what you can't have.
You've been reading one of those How to Win a Man books?
When was the last time that you used your own car to commit a robbery?
I'm thinking never.
So why have we been assuming that whoever stole that disc used his own minivan? Especially when they were all sold by the same dealership. Whoever worked at that car dealership must have had access to all 5 minivans. Maybe even his own set of keys.
So let me get this straight. So what you're saying is a guy who sells SUVs stole the USB from the NSA. Now the USA may be SOL.
Not if we can figure out who the guy is.
Well, allow me.
When did you have time to steal everybody's wallets?
No, guy's got to have a hobby.
Don't you have to put them back? You have to put pocket or place pocket or whatever the opposite of pickpocket is.
Yeah, look at this. Rockwell Auto Superstore, own manager, George Leeser.
Are you kids okay in here?
Yes, we're fine, Mrs. Leeson.
No, I just can't tell you how happy I am for both of you. George and I always wanted children, but somehow it just never seemed like the right time. May I? Oh, gosh. Well, I know it's too early to actually feel anything, but still, it's a miracle. George? Oh, where is that man? George!
You finding everything okay up there?
Yeah, I was just looking for the bathroom.
Oh, you mean this bathroom?
George, I want you to feel something.
No.
George, don't be such an old poop. Isn't that wonderful?
Look, Johnny. George has his hand on my stomach.
Yeah. Would you look at that?
Hey, great party.
Okay,
Thanks,
Brad. Oh.
I think he made us, Johnny.
Who, Brad?
No, George, he was upstairs looking for the bathroom.
So?
So I'm the queen of I was looking for the bathroom. And when someone says they're looking for the bathroom, the one thing you'd be sure they're not looking for is the bathroom. We need to get that disc, Johnny. We have to get it fast.
Dr. Hagler,
What the hell do you think you're doing?
we have a warrant to search these premises.
Over my dead body?
I can assure you that won't be necessary.
What are you doing?
The dishes.
You have to make such a racket?
Gee, I don't know. It always helps me clear my head when I've spent the night on the floor.
So the dealership is open 9 to 5. When George goes into work, that gives us all day to look for the disc.
What about Barb?
What about Bob?
Barb's a homemaker. She stays at home. Hence the word home in her job description.
So we're gonna have to lure her out.
We need bait.
Housewife bait?
I'm thinking suburban bait.
I just love cherry pie.
I hope you like it. It took me forever to make the crust.
Oh, George loves pie. Cherry pie, cream pie, any pie, it doesn't matter, but he always eats inside the crust. He used to say, life is too short to waste on the bland and flaky parts. I forgot he used to say that.
Bob, are you all right? Can I get you something?
Oh, God. I'm fine. It's just, it's silly.
Air supply.
Rita, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you and Johnny fight a lot?
I don't mean to be rude, Bob, but what does my relationship with Johnny have to do with you?
It's George. He's never around anymore. I mean, even when he is around, he's not around, you know? He spends all his time at that bowling alley. At least when we were fighting, there was still a chance that he still cared. Now he just looks at me like I'm flaky and bland.
Oh, Bob.
And lately, he's been getting these strange phone calls in the middle of the night.
Maybe it's just work-related. I'm sure it's just work-related.
Oh, you're so sweet to say that. But I think George is cheating on me. He used to be in the Navy, you know? He was so handsome in that uniform. But then he left that whole life behind. I made him leave that life behind.
Rita? Rita? Rita!
What?
You give me a beer?
Get your own beer.
I'm just upset because I couldn't find George's disc.
I'm not upset. The man is a threat to national security and he's betraying his wife, but why should that upset me?
Okay, A, it would have taken me a week to go through all those CDs. 2, I put cameras up there so we could spy on the guy. And 3, how is he betraying his wife? He's a thief, not a philanderer.
By not telling her he is betraying her. And by the way, I'm sure he's a philanderer, too.
Oh, and you're assuming this on the basis of what? That a man can't live with one woman in one place and be happy for the rest of his life?
I never said that.
You didn't have to.
May I please go home now?
Just a few more questions, Doctor.
Agent Epstein, a moment, please.
Tell me you have something.
Turn his apartment and laboratory upside down, and we're still coming up completely empty.
Of course you're coming up empty. Newsflash, I don't have it.
Polygraph says he's telling the truth, and you can't lie to a polygraph. It's a practical impossibility.
Oh, really? I suppose you can tell me why we have a witness whose testimony is corroborated by that very same polygraph.
Shoe, did you have Carla Patterson remove her shoes before you questioned her?
Of course I took her shoes off. I had to do that to give her a foot massage. No, I didn't take her shoes off. What kind of question is that?
She's right.
Can't lie to a polygraph, but it's possible to make a polygraph think that you are lying. Put a thumbtack in your shoe. You want to change the waveform? You just give yourself a little prick.
Ow.
See? Sorry.
What are you saying? Carla Patterson wanted us to think she was protecting him?
What better way to cast suspicion away from herself?
She's just an analyst, for God's
The
sake.
lady is an expert in electronics and large numbers theory. Cheating on a lie detector would have been a cakewalk.
George, where have you been?
Would you look at that? He's distant, he's reclusive, he's dispassionate.
He's been married 14 years. Of course he's dispassionate. Rita, did it ever occur to you that he might only be guilty of murder and high treason?
Don't you dare defend him.
Look, he's got the virus.
Sure it's not the only virus he's got.
And I'd appreciate it if the next time you feel the urge to call me on the carpet, you not do it in front of a suspect.
Dr. Hagler wasn't a suspect. Carla Patterson is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If you're so convinced she's our primary suspect, then tell me, what is she doing in this federally protected safe house?
You're the one who put her there.
You're the one who approved it. Hello? Miss Patterson? It's Agent Shue.
Were there supposed to be armed guards posted here at all times?
Yes, there were.
Shue! In here! She couldn't have taken these two guys out by herself.
No, not without some help.
You can get up now.
Did you miss me?
Hold on a second. Who's that?
Who do you think it is? It's the philanderous.
Did you get it?
So now what?
What else? We sell the disc, we get rich, we're retired to the Caymans.
I knew he was cheating on her.
Well, because of a kiss? Doesn't mean anything. In some cultures, that's just how people greet each other. You know, some people hug, some people kiss.
And apparently, some people stick their tongues down each other's throats.
See that?
You know what I saw today? A self-driving lawnmower with its own built-in engine.
See, I told you, this place grows on you. Fresh cut grass, no potholes. Always smells like cookies.
Oh, give me a break.
Hey, you give me a break, okay? I never had any of this growing up. My stepdad used to move around a lot. There was one time, though, we actually lived in the suburbs for a little while. It was great. Jack used to drop by all the time. I'm sure my mom refused to let him in the house. And yes, we had to have Thanksgiving out in his car, but After those 3 months, I had both my parents and a nice house. What more could a kid want? So why do you hate the suburbs?
Why do you say I hate it?
No, you hate it. On the whole
Why would you say
love-hate
that?
scale, you have to put the suburbs somewhere between oral surgery and guys who can't commit.
All right, stop it.
One of your parents cheat? Is that what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Bet it was your dad. It was your dad, wasn't it?
Fine, it was my father. Can we drop it?
I'm sorry, Rita. My parents split up too when I was a kid.
Oh, gee, that makes me feel so much better.
Well, I'm just saying, if your dad was flipping his flapjacks on someone else's griddle, marriage probably wasn't long for this world anyway.
I know that, Johnny.
Now, what's the problem? Would you rather your mother never found out?
I'd rather I hadn't been the one to tell her.
Hey, what's she doing?
She's making a call.
Bistro Melange.
Just like to make a reservation, please. Oswald. That's USV.
Turn it up.
You're late. Don't hang up. I'm holding the merchandise in my hand right now.
Which only underscores your dilemma. I'm in town for exactly 12 hours, and I'm not holding the merchandise in my hand right now.
We can still do this. I've got it all worked out. Tomorrow morning, you'll receive a package, an overnight package at the concierge desk. Inside, you'll find a text messaging pager. At exactly 9 o'clock, I'll transmit the time and location of the meet. You'll have plenty of time to make the exchange and board your plane. All you have to do is remember to bring the money.
Let's say I do trust you enough to show you my face. There's still the question of proof.
Are you near a window?
I am.
Watch this.
What are you doing?
Turning out the lights.
Oh, yeah. Which ones?
All of them.
See that?
Yeah. Johnny, they're getting away. Hurry up. Are you all right?
I hate computers. I hate them.
Carla Patterson, recruited 4 years ago as an analyst for the NSA's InfoSec division.
Unfortunately, her mathematical abilities were far overshadowed by her ruthless ambition.
Miss Patterson was passed from one supervisor to the next, climbing the government ladder with a velocity unmatched by her peers.
How about she put out?
Why would you automatically assume she put out?
Well, this girl definitely put out. I mean, look at her. Look at those eyes. She was definitely putting it somewhere. It wasn't in, it was out.
Now, evidently, she has the ability to put out an entire city for 2 hours. Have any idea how many looters were arrested last night?
None of which brings us any closer to that disc.
Well, you at least know where the buyer
Well,
is.
Carla's cell phone records show a mobile-to-mobile call received within range of this cell tower.
And as we well know, cell towers within the city have a range of about a half a mile.
The phone call we received shows that she's staying in a hotel.
She sounded naked.
Why do you think she was naked? I mean, how can you possibly know that?
Because a woman has a sound when she's naked. A naked sound.
We have 3 hotels in range. Here, here, and here.
The Gateway Regency, the Excelsior, and the Regal Grand. How much is that virus worth?
On the open market, upwards of 20 million.
I'm thinking deluxe accommodations. I'm thinking 4-star cuisine. I'm thinking bidets in every bathroom. I'm thinking the Regal.
Well, the man knows his hotels.
There are 6 arms dealers in the world who traffic in this kind of merchandise.
And only one of which is a woman.
Roxanne Vianney.
French-Algerian born, Oxford educated. Miss Vianney's forgotten more about killing people than most governments even know.
There's only one problem. We don't know what she looks like.
Although she has done a great job of preserving her anonymity.
You don't know what she looks like, and Carla's getting her information in the same place as you. That must mean that Carla doesn't know what she looks like. All right, here's what we do. We send in someone posing as Roxanne to control the meet, and by someone, I mean the lovely and talented Rita.
How are you going to do that without the time and location of the meet?
Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you. We already know Roxanne's expecting a little package containing the beeper. Once she's got it in her hands, Carla's going to transmit the time and location of the meet. All we have to do is be there when Roxanne gets it and do what we do best. Take it from her. You know what I want to know?
What?
How a philandering murderer like George can end up in a nice place like Rockwell Terrace. I mean, the man's in a bowling league, for God's sakes.
Well, you think only nice people live in the suburbs?
So you're going to tell me about it?
Excuse me?
Your old man. What clued you in? How'd you know he was mowing the lawn on the wrong side of the street?
Oh, let me see. Oh, I remember now. None of your business.
Okay, you don't have to tell me.
No, if it'll help keep you off my back. I came home early from school one day. My mother was still at work. My father was doing the swing shift at the casino, so I knew he'd be home in bed. I just didn't realize he'd be, you know.
Home in bed?
Yeah.
Wow.
I should never have told my mother.
She had the right to know.
She knew. You know the funny part? She knew and she was keeping the marriage together anyway.
For the sake of the kid.
Yeah, for the sake of the kid who broke up the marriage in the first place. Isn't it funny how irony works? We may have something.
Mail, please. Room 571.
571. Very good, ma'am. Stay.
Sorry. Miss V&A, it's such a pleasure to finally meet you.
V&A. My name isn't V&A.
Did you get it?
Would somebody please tell me what's going on? First, some woman offers me $500 to pick up her mail. The next, I'm being accosted by crazy men with guns.
Oh, crap, she's a decoy. Johnny! Give me a cell phone shoe.
What?
Now!
May I have my pager now, please?
Come on, Johnny, pick up.
Come on, you don't want to do this. I don't want to die and you don't want to shoot me. Besides, I need you to help me settle an argument. Were you on the phone last night by any chance naked?
Quiet.
You work out, don't you?
I'll shoot him.
Did you get it?
I'd say that's a definite yes.
The buy is set for 30 minutes from now. Here's the address.
20 million in large bearer bonds.
Oh, no, really. We get our thanks by helping others.
It's not for you. It's to buy the disc from George and Carla.
Chanel you're wearing?
All units, hang back. I don't want anyone scaring them off.
Because I gotta tell you, a lot of women look good. A lot of women sound good. A surprising number of women even taste good. But you smell marvelous. And everyone knows that smell trumps all other senses. With the possible exception of touch, of course.
Johnny?
Yes?
Zip it.
Right.
Don't you think you're playing it a little too close to the gutter?
I should have known you were the buyer. No way are you marriage material. And your partner? I'm guessing gay.
Speaking of partners, where's yours?
Oh, don't worry, she's around.
Did you bring the disc?
First things first. Hey, let me see the money.
Let me see the disc.
Get ready to move in.
Right, this is nuts. You can't just leave her out there in the open like that. I'm going in.
So help me, Johnny. If you move from that spot, I'll shoot out both your kneecaps.
Or I'll just stay here quietly for a bit.
Bob.
Barb.
Who the hell is that?
Barb.
I knew it. I knew that you were having an affair. And you. I trusted you. You pretended to be my friend.
I am your friend, Bob. I'm not having an affair with George or anybody else, okay?
What is that woman doing in there?
Moving in.
No, nobody move until I see the disc.
Idiot.
Bob, you have to calm down.
Shut up.
You got a gun?
I see it. You have the shot?
I've got one.
Hang tight, Johnny. We have everything under control. Johnny? Oh, damn it.
All right, Barb, that's enough. Give me the gun.
Oh, now you're talking to me. Is this all it took for me to point a gun at your whore? Hey!
I am not having an affair with this woman.
And I should believe you. Why? Because you've been so truthful to me up until now.
Do you want to know the truth? The truth is, ever since I left the military, I've been dead inside. And then one day I'm in the office writing up a leasing contract, and I look up to see this woman across from me. And this elegant creature saw right through all the self-pity, right through all the stupid job and the mundane life to tell me exactly what I needed. She offered me a deal, Barb. She gave me a chance to do what I'm trained to do. She gave me a chance to feel alive again.
Yeah, a chance to make $20 million with your mistress.
And you know what? I took it.
You took a vow.
And so did you. You said that you would honor me, and the very first thing you did was ask me to leave the SEALs. And why? Because you were afraid. Well, guess what, Barb? We're all afraid.
Not anymore.
There you are!
Johnny.
You little tramp! Is this how it's gonna be? You just hopping from bed to bed like some kind of cheap pogo stick or something? Huh? You're pregnant, for God's sakes, Rita. She's pregnant, for God's sake, Barb.
She's done this to you before?
Yeah, she has. It hurts me. That's it. No, I'm done, okay? That's it. I will not have it. I have feelings too, Rita. Now let's go see Dr. Nussbaum, just like you promised.
Hold on, you're not going anywhere. Yeah.
The disc, please.
Rita! You grab the disc, I'll get the money.
Here.
Give me the disc.
You want it? Come and get it. Oh, you can't be serious.
Did you get it?
Did you get it? Now, can we please go back to the city where it's safe?
Make sure I have that file on my desk by tomorrow.
Okay, right away. Excuse me, Agent Epstein?
Running late, oversight meeting. Can it wait?
I can't help but feel there's some unspoken tension between us, and I...
Not at all. I have given some thought to what you said, and, you know, about keeping our differences in private.
Did you
I
say
have to agree,
oversight
but
meeting?
Maybe we should pencil in a meeting. I have a 12 noon available tomorrow.
Why would they neglect to invite
maybe
me
that's not going to work.
to an
Maybe
oversight
we should
meeting?
just make it a working dinner.
I'm sorry, did you just say dinner?
No. No, you're right. Because after all, we are just getting together to discuss our personal working styles, and the argument could be made it's not a working dinner at all. It's just a waste of taxpayers' money.
No. Dinner could be very productive.
I agree. So here's what we'll do. 7 o'clock working dinner, off the books, hold the work. Just you and me. We'll see you then.
Hey, what's up, partner?
I think Agent Epstein just asked me out on a date.
Oh, yeah. You keep on telling yourself that one, all right?
Rita? Margarita? Time to go.
In a minute.
Don't tell me you're getting all misty now. It's the suburbs. You hate the suburbs.
I didn't say I hate the suburbs. I just think we don't belong here.
No, you said I don't belong.
And I stand by that. But it's amazing, though, isn't it?
What?
Just how some families can live in the same house together, while for other people it's just
Impossible.
torturous.
Well, Rita, it's not the house that counts. It's who you share it with.
Getting all domestic in your old age?
No, that depends on how you feel about becoming more neighborly.
I'm not having sex with you, Johnny.
I'm not talking about sex.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Here. Got your belated housewarming present.
For me?
Yes, you're the best wife I never had.
Hello? Hi, Mom. Oh, everything's fine. It's so nice to hear from you.